All right, so I want to talk about RFK. I want to talk about him repealing the vaccine in Florida so that kids don't need it to go to school, and how it's going to actually affect the public way bigger than just Florida itself. I broke up the notebook because I got a few numbers that I want to go over, and then I want you to think about something at the end of it, okay? So, one of my videos that I did beforehand, I did 5 disease outbreaks that no one's talking about, and 2 of them were measles and whooping cough, which if you know you've gone to school in the past, I don't know, like 5 decades, you know that you need your immunizations before you go to school for either measles or fucking whooping cough, and also chickenpox. Okay, so and when I spoke about that, I went through the whole numbers. I'm going to go through like at least 2 of the numbers right now, just so you have an idea. But it's on my page. It's got like 3,800 views, but you can go check that out just to get up to speed with what I'm going over here. So as of right now, measles, we have 1,431 confirmed cases. And the CDC, before it's been dismantled, literally stated that it's been the largest measles outbreak since 1992. All right, so that's one. Whooping cough. Since mid-2025, we have 8,400 reported cases of whooping cough. Now, and these are 2 things that we thought we eradicated. We thought we were done with them. It was just an afterthought for us. And then the last one, chickenpox, it's not that bad. In Florida, we got 189 cases. However, when he starts to like repeal the mandate for actually schools having vaccines, which today is usually the first day for school for a lot of people. I know in New York it is. I don't know about Florida right now. But I know in New York, everyone went back to schools. And let's be honest, all right, kids are not the most hygienic thing out there. Like, can we be honest about that? Like, no matter what generation it is, kids are going to be kids. They're going to sneeze, they're going to cough, they're going to touch things that they shouldn't be touching, all right? And to be quite honest, with the next few holidays coming, like, they're going to be trading diseases like we used to trade Pokemon cards. It's going to be that rapid of a rate, especially in Florida. Now, also, we got the holidays coming, right? So that means that what do kids usually do during the holidays? Halloween, they go door to door asking for candy, which is now just going to be reverse DoorDash with diseases, all right? It's going to be that. And then you have Thanksgiving and Christmas. And during those times, what do people do? They either go to extended family or have extended family come over. If the little one is sick, if they come over, they're going to spread the disease. Or say the little one is a carrier, that they haven't shown symptoms yet. But then when they get to, like, say auntie's house or grandpa's house or whatever, whoever's house, and all of a sudden start showing symptoms, well, guess what? Now they're going to have it too. And especially with chickenpox, if a kid has chickenpox and they give it to an older person that either doesn't have the vaccine or an immune system to fight it off, they're now going to get shingles. All right. So paint that picture. And so now with all that, you have hospitals, right? So hospitals are already going to be overflown because overcrowded, I should say, because one, there's other diseases happening. We also have like COVID rising in 31 different states, and I did a video about that yesterday. You can also go check that out. And now with these kids running rampant, and like I guarantee you by Thanksgiving we're going to have overburdened hospitals. Now we already have overburdened hospitals. Why? Because of the Medicare and Medicaid cut. Rural hospitals have closed. So that means that kids in certain areas, especially like little mountain towns, and I'm not talking about South Park, but like they have to go further away now to like even receive treatment, which is a real thing. And we spoke about this. Like we were very adamant about not closing Medicaid and Medicare. We were also very adamant about not deporting fucking migrants. Like, you know what I'm saying? The farm industry is having a hard time. The construction industry is having a hard time. And also, healthcare, hospitals are having a hard time because what was a major backbone of healthcare and hospitals? It was fucking immigrants. Immigrants were working there, all right? And especially if you needed to be bilingual to either be a nurse, like, or even a PA, or you know, a nurse practitioner, or even a doctor. You know, you needed to have that in your arsenal. You had to be bilingual, okay? Now, those people are gone, which is leaving the people that have, you know, been left over, essentially, to like take care of all these patients. Now you have nurses and doctors who are quitting en masse because the workload is too much. So that means that when this whole new wave of kids being sick start going into the hospital, it's going to start burning out those people that are left, which is literally like 1/3 to 1/4 of the workforce that was originally there just 3 months ago. And then what's that going to do? If they're going to be burnt out, they're going to be working more hours. That's going to lower their immune system, which means that they're now going to be carriers, which means that they're now going to give it to other fucking people. Okay? And that also includes with the COVID too. And also the natural flu, because we haven't even talked about that yet because we're not even in flu season yet. But God forbid that upticks like crazy that we can't fucking handle it. All right, anyway, that's enough ranting from an old man. I wanted you to just give some thought about like how this is going to ripple effect in the US, because it's not just going to be adherent to Florida. And also, you know, tell me what your views are. And also, if there's some things that I'm not covering that you guys get wind of, like some kind of outbreak that's either happening in your town, your city, drop it in the comments. Give me like, you know, some resources, and I'll go look it up, and I'll make a piece about that too. But as always, people, for the love of God, try to be safe out there.